Hey, everybody. Sorry I have to do that because, well, I can't, air around, cut pieces out, or anything like that. So, this is all going to be one go. This is the beta version. So, yeah, I'm not going on a script on this one. That's why it's the beta. Uh, anyway, I got this idea from What If Dino. He's got, he's a good YouTuber. He's good with what ifs. I like the details in it that he puts. He goes very well in the detail. Um, I suggest y'all go there. And if y'all got any pointers for him, if y'all see anything wrong with his thing, how he can improve it, I would like y'all to go ahead and tell him because, well, he has potential. Uh, at least well as I can tell. Anyway, this is what if what if Deku had Rainbow Sun's abilities? And when I say abilities, I mean sun powers. I'm gonna take my own twist onto it. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and start now. Okay. This story starts with a 5-year-old. Well, 5 years and 9 months into Deku's life. He's already being bullied, being told that he's quirkless by everybody. The doctor said it's strange because he does have that extra joint, or lost the joint, one or the other. Can never remember. So he should have a quirk, but for some reason he hasn't shown any signs of it before. Well, he wakes up one day. His hair is a damn color, kind of like it's like how his hair is in the story, dark green. Well, his is about normal green, but it's darker. But it's all them colors of Rainbow Suns. Now, I can't place pictures of it, so you're just gonna want to see. You have to go look at that. Well, Rainbow Sun's hair, well, his skull, is busted and everything. It's like a kind of like a blob of colors, but it becomes a flame when it gets really enraged, and his eye glows more. Well, when he feels intense motions, not enraged, but that's one of the things that can make it go like that. Anyway, Deku goes and he goes to the doctor because this one's gonna have where it's like a dim color all the way around, like how, what if Dino, Sans, Deku's is. Anyway, his hair is the rainbow color, but it's all dark colors because he's in when he's calm anyway. But when he wakes up, well, when he first wakes up, it's dark. But then once he realizes his hair begins to brighten up back to, a normal green, a normal orange, all the colors would be normal like his hair is now. His green would be that normal, and all the others would be the shade of that, normal green. Not light green, not dark green. Anyway, when he goes to the doctor, they begin to do a test on him, and but the thing is, they can't find really that much different. They can tell that his body eats up energy. Doesn't really depend on it too much, but it does eat up a bit more than the average child that that does not have a quirk involving that needs extra nutrition. And the reason I'm going to say this is because that's one of the ways he gains his strength. He needs to eat to recharge or sleep, so he can gain his power multiple ways. His body can feed off. This is just how I'm changing up his powers a bit. His body, although they don't know, they notice that when he's around, they even threw him at plants and a few animals. In one of the tests for a couple hours, they noticed when they checked his vitals that his body was like functioning like he just ate a lot, but not a lot, but ate a good amount. That he's healthier, so they think that he might be pulling in the energy from other creatures and, everything around him. So they don't know what to call it. They think at first that they don't know why he's got colored hair. They think it's a mutation, his hair and his eye. But they think it's just a normal combination at first of his dad's power of fire, because that's a form of energy, and his mom pulling, things in, pulls in energy. They have not noticed that that he has anything else. Although, right before he leaves, the doctor drops his pen, and as he drops it, Deku tries to reach for him. When he does, an energy hand comes out, which Harley uses inner energy, comes out and grabs it for him, and then it just disappears because he freaks out. Not freaks out, but he's like, and then the doctor says that they got to run more tests. He's been out of school for almost he's been out of school most of the day, so it's already too late. So they set up a thing to where they're going to be testing on for, a couple more hours to see what's going on. Because he was took there early in the morning, around 5 o'clock in the morning. Although I am going to tell you this, the doctor that tested him and everything was different from the canon doctor. He was not the same doctor. Because once you get further into the series, you learn that he was copying kids' quirks. I am not going to give All For One or Shigaraki or any of them Deku's power. That is too much. No. And you'll learn one in just a minute. So, anyway, and then they proceed to do tests. First, they don't realize anything, but when he feels, later on, about a month later, he gets the kids want to fight him because, now he's done learned how to produce 2 energy hands. He can make them come out of his hands or even his back. But that's it. And that's only because Bakugo ends up telling him, why don't you make them come out of your back so nobody can hit you in the back? And he shows him that this can be done before he tells him by sneaking him in the back in one of his explosions and hitting him in the back. And the thing is that it didn't hurt him. And Bakugo learned this, so he wanted to see if Deku would try to protect himself or if it would kick in automatically. He didn't notice that it wouldn't just kick in, but it would manifest in his back. About a week afterwards, because, he wants to test all his powers. So, Deku is 5 years and 10 months at the time. He's allowed to produce 2 hands out of his hands or 2 out of his back. But that's his limit for now because, he has to focus on how it moves, and they don't, he's just getting a handle on it, and he's more or less just trying to learn how to control and direct them really, really well. He's more focused on that. He's not really focused on increasing his firepower on that. Although one day, some kids, this is where it's different in the future, in the storyline also. Some, I believe you call them elementary kids or whatever, or middle school kids or whatever, come down there and they proceed to beat up Bakugo and Deku. And them other 2 are there, but they're more or less just like in the background. Anyway, Deku gets really stressed out about it, freaks out, and when he does, Rainbow Suns has this Titan, what they call it. It's a thing that can shoot blasts and it has giant claws and everything. But right now it's just a head and a little bit of energy around, a little bit of energy underneath it, like a blob. And what it does is it engulfs Bakugo in a thin layer of that rainbow stuff and puts its skull over Bakugo to protect Bakugo because he was the one that they started to target Bakugo like crazy. Because they decided to go after Bakugo because of his attitude. And when this happened, they proceeded to attack Deku. And when they beating him up, Bakugo gets up and proceeds to try to fight, not knowing what would happen. Now, I'm going to leave you on this cliffhanger. Well, not really, because I'm about to make the next video in just a little bit. As soon as this, uploads. My phone's charged up again. Anyway, and that's it. Have a good time. Hope you listen to the next video.